Okay, here's my pipe cleaner skirt. So nice. Hey everybody!
Hola,
It's Jules
and Luana.
from the Flying Caceres. Today we're here to make DIY sock puppets. Alright, so we have a couple pairs of scissors here, one for you, one for me. We have felt to make some sock puppet outfits, pipe cleaners, pom-poms, googly eyes, of course, socks, string, glue, and a couple markers in case we just want to trace anything. Okay, Lou, what color do you want? Or do you want it to be a surprise?
White.
Okay,
Blanquito.
I'll go with blue. Step 2, we're gonna create the face. So we're gonna wanna put the eyes on. I feel like I want my eyes to bulge. I might like glue this and then the googly eyes on top. All right, we have fabric fusion glue. It's probably gonna end up looking crazy. Oh, you should probably wait for the glue to dry before you try it out.
Step 3. Now we're going to do the hair.
How long do you want it?
Yeah, maybe.
I started trapeze when I was 21 years old. That was 10 years ago. I'm showing my age. But I've known Luana for almost 2 years now. And she's my favorite. And you've been training since you were a baby, right?
Since I was 6 years old, yes.
She was born into the
Long
circus. Are you a
Okay.
second generation?
Yes, I can.
Second generation
My parents,
circus
they
performer?
run away with the circus.
Classic. Did your parents meet on the circus?
Yes. Actually, my mom was with the circus first. And then my dad, he go to see the show. And he fell in love.
Oh, that's cute. I like that. Okay. Well, now we got our hair. Step 4, we're gonna make our socks a little outfit. How would I make a dress? I'm gonna trace. Do you want to trace? My favorite trick is a pirouette. I have a ballet background, so that's kind of the easiest fun thing for me to do.
My favorite trick is double. I didn't do it, but maybe one day.
A trick that I don't do that's my favorite, I would love to do a cutaway Rudy, which is kind of like a pirouette upside down. So that's one of my dream tricks. So I'm drawing a little vest and I think I'm gonna add a little skirt underneath. Let's see if it turns out. So this is the start of my shirt. I'm gonna trace the part I cut out already so I can have ruffles. If I had to do another circus act, or if I could do another circus act on the show, for pure fun, I would say I would like to be an aerialist, doing silks or lyra or single trapeze or something like that. And for a real challenge to push me more out of my comfort zone, I would want to do the rocket. What about you?
Hand to hand.
Oh.
I love this act since I was kid. But I don't know. I never practiced.
You can do it. You can do anything with practice.
Yes.
Oh, look, I think it's going to be cute. I'm going to add buttons too. Luana and I are both flyers on our flying trapeze troupe, and the catchers are both guys that are bigger than us, which is helpful flying across. There's 9 of us on the Flying Caceres, and we are the only 2 girls.
Yes.
So to get caught by them in the air, we feel safe with the guys on the other side, which doesn't necessarily have to be men, but on our team, that's the way it is. So we go through and throw a trick, and we put our hands out like this, and then they grab us by the wrist right here, which this is the strongest grip you can have human to human. So we aim for the wrist, and we wear a little wrap around for more grip and use chalk so that there's no moisture, and send it.
Yeah.
it takes a lot to gain that trust, and sometimes things happen. You have to gain your trust back. It's a whole process, and some flyers work better with other catchers, and you have to figure out what works best for everybody. So that's a learning process. We're always learning something new and trying to get better together, working together to fly higher and gain even more trust to do bigger tricks, and it's a process. I'm gonna use pipe cleaners to make a skirt just to be fancy. So our trapeze is different than a traditional trapeze where you fly in one direction. We can actually fly in all four. So timing is even more important than usual because you have more possibilities to collide with each other in midair.
Yes.
So we have to practice exact timing, when to take off. We always have to know what each other is going to do. And if we ever change anything, we have to talk about it, because if we don't, it could be bad. We could crash. And so it's really important that we work together as a team. I actually love to watch Arjun dance. I think they're so impressive, and it really captivates the audience, and especially with all the pyrotechnics. Like, their act is really dramatic. And at first I was wondering how Arjun dance was going to fit into the circus, and then once I saw it all come together, I was like, wow, this is cool. So they're definitely one of my favorites to watch, and they're probably the act I see the least because they're right after trapeze. So we're always talking about what happened in the act. I don't get to see them very often. I love the high wire costumes. They're so nice, and I feel like they look really comfortable. It's just a nice design. It's really flattering and colorful. The first design of our costume, it didn't have a skirt on it, and I was telling Donna, wouldn't it be cool if we had a little skirt, because I like to spin and then you could see sparkly spinning. So we decided to add a skirt to the design. I was so happy about that. But we got to see our costumes in creation and have a say in what we think would work and what wouldn't work for the final production. So that was really nice to be able to work with the costume designers like that. At first we wanted to do longer sleeves, which doesn't really work well for flying trapeze, because the occasional time you go in towards the catcher a little bit and they kind of catch your elbows, then they would pull on our costume or something. So we had to shorten up our sleeves. The fabric that we started using, they learned very quickly it wasn't stretchy enough. You remember during the very first run in Palmetto, and Javi ripped open his costume right here. It's really important for us to have stretchy fabric while we're flying, because we need to be having our full range of motions in our arms and our legs. Especially me, because I usually do a split or two during the act, and we don't want any costume malfunctions. Okay, here's my pipe cleaner skirt. So nice. Okay, so we're gonna let our little outfits dry. Hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
Maria.
Well, are you gonna ask me or what?
What's your name?
Cecilia.
Oh, nice to meet you. Your dress is falling. And you'll be cute.
Oh. And now we're ready for trapeze. See you at the show.